Welcome to this somatic practice to release tension in the hips and reconnect to the soft intelligence of your womb. We'll work with the breath, fascia, and gentle awareness. You will need a towel for this practice, so pause the video and find yourself a medium-sized towel. This space is trauma-informed, so I invite you to go only where your body says yes. So let's begin by finding some stillness. Come into a reclined or seated position with your hands on your lower belly, and begin to inhale for 4 seconds and exhale for 6 seconds. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, and exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and continue this in your own count throughout this practice, and I will remind you here and there. And on your inhale, imagine inhaling a golden light into your womb space, and when you exhale, you shine this golden light into the world. So on your inhale, golden light into your womb, they gently expand. And on the exhale, shining this light into the world, and your womb slightly draws in and softens. Keep going at your own pace, visualizing this golden light. And the womb and your ovaries lift deep in the pelvis, just behind and slightly above your pubic bone, cradled by your hip bones. And let the breath really reach them. See if you can feel them receive and release. Staying with the practice, inhaling golden light, your womb expands. Exhale this golden light into the room as your womb contracts. You are in rhythm with life. And if you had your eyes closed or you're laying down, I invite you now to also meet me in a seated position, preferably with your knees lower than your hips, your spine long, shoulders relaxed away from the ears, and your jaw relaxed. And if you have to yawn during these practices, that's very normal. It's your body releasing tension, so just allow it to happen. And for this practice, you will need to have your eyes open. And we're gonna do some eye yoga for vagal toning. So gently begin to move your head from side to side, slowly tracking the room with your eyes. And really look, see if you can see things you haven't seen before. Sometimes these movements can be very automatic, and the point of this practice is to really orient yourself in the space that you're in. Keep your breath steady, 4 seconds in and 6 seconds out. And this simple act of looking helps to stimulate the vagus nerve and calm your survival system. So let your eyes move very slowly. Feel your sit bones resting on the floor or on your prop. Maybe get curious to any sensations in your body while staying with the breath and staying with the practice. And now find one object in your room, maybe a plant or a corner or a piece of fabric, and look at it with curiosity. Notice its shape, its color, its texture, and allow yourself to fully take it in. This moment is a nervous system reset where there's no rush, just presence. And bring your awareness back to your body. And now we'll work with the fascia, especially around the hips and the pelvis. So here you need your towel rolled tightly like a cylinder. So you can fold it double or in threefold and then roll it up firmly. And while doing this, notice the color of the towel, the texture, and see if you can keep your slow and deep in and exhales. And we'll explore 3 positions, and I will explain each one as we go, so your brain can relax and just follow the instructions. So our first position, we place the towel just above the pubic bone and under the navel. And then we slowly lay down our belly over the towel. And we always begin upright and supported by our hands and our forearms. Only lower your body if you can maintain the long and slow exhale. We want less force and more feeling. And that's why we work with the long exhales. Fascia listens to patience and not to pressure. So inhale this golden light into your womb and exhale golden light for 6 seconds, letting the tissue soften. And you might feel intensity, so stay curious and not forceful. And if any emotions arise, which it can because our fascia can hold a lot of tension and a lot of emotions, try not to suppress them. Feel what you want to feel. Because when we feel, we can free what is stored. Avoiding pain gives the pain its power, and meeting it with breath brings release. So if you want some more intensity, you can lower down very slowly, or just stay where you are. With fascia work, we deliberately look for pain, and this is empowering. But it's always important we can maintain our soft breath so we can release what is stored. So get curious, and if you move very slowly, so we really target the fibers. Inhaling for 4, and exhaling for 6. Take your last deep breath. And then slowly push yourself up for our second position, the right side hip flexor. So now shift the towel to the right side just below the bony ridge of the front hip. This is your anterior superior iliac spine. Gently rest the right side of your body, your lower belly and hip over the towel in the position of your hip flexor, and bend your left leg to keep the pelvis level. Again, starting upright, and notice how is the breath, 4 in and 6 out. And you can explore tiny micro movements and notice if you feel any sensations in other places of the body. This can indicate where pain is coming from and which also need a little bit of love. Maintaining the breath, inhaling golden light and exhaling tension. And maybe explore if you can lower on your forearms. If you want even more sensations, you can explore lifting your foot off the floor, very slowly moving it left to right, flexing or pointing. This is really an invitation to get curious to your own body. See what it wants to release today and honor that. And one more deep and slow breath in and out. And then move yourself slowly up, and let's move to the left side hip flexor. So switch to the left side, mirroring the same shape, placing it under your hip bone into your hip flexor. And support yourself with your hands and your forearms, bending the right leg. And begin again, inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 6. And let this left side speak to you. You might notice a difference here, and that's very natural. And the aim of this work is to get back into balance. But often this takes patience and some willingness to practice. And allowing any sensations without any judgment or without any holding on to any stories that might arise. And if you feel any emotion, also allow it without judgment. And see if you can breathe with it and stand alongside it. There's no need to suppress it. It just wants to be felt. And there will be so much spaciousness after you release. So let the body show you where release is needed. And again, coming down if that feels accessible today. And exploring lifting the leg. But only if your body and your breath say yes. we always want to work and listen to the body. And take a final deep breath in and out. And let's remove the towel and come to lay flat on your back or curl into a side laying rest. Return to your normal breath and notice any sensations, not to fix, not to judge. Just welcome them as they are. And see if you can let the last few breaths move effortlessly through you. And then very slowly make your way up into a seated position. And let's close our practice together. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, bringing them into your heart center. And one more time. Inhale slowly, arms overhead through the auric field. And exhale, bringing this golden light into your heart. Thank yourself for taking this time for your well-being and flow with love and peace. And if this felt healing, please subscribe. It helps me to create more free trauma-informed content. I also love to read your comments, and it might help another woman to read your experience, because we were never meant to heal alone. And for deeper reflections, join my Substack newsletter. The link is in the description. See you next time. Namaste.